Wait, I just missed a big point. The truck literally says the end has no exit, but then on the back of it, unless you create one. Like, it's so easy to see that the end is near and there's nothing that you can do. As you see Kai in this cold room, you see Subin burning, almost literally burning as everything burns around him. You see Taeyeon crying, you see Bongyu crying, you see Yeonjun trying to escape and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, you're fucked. Or you can do something about it. But you can do something about it is such a hard thing to do that you don't even realize that it's even a possibility with how dark and gloomy this world is. So they do decide to do something about it. Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. Very excited about the return of TXT. Beautiful Strangers is the name of the music video. And before we get started, obviously there is an album, but I'm not gonna react to the album straight away. I'm actually gonna be waiting for each of the individual music videos to come out, and after that we'll check out the rest of the songs. I believe that all the members are getting their own solo songs and music videos, and after that we'll check out if there's any other songs on the album that I believe there might be a few that are just group songs. So we'll get to that once we finish the individual solo music video. So with that being said, let's get into it. Beautiful Strangers by TXT. Oh. Oh, whoa. Ooh. Oh, the groove. Yo. Oh. Come on, keep chasing that feeling. You can do it. Ooh. Yo. Yo, Kai, what up? Yo, Sub, jeez, yo. God damn. Oh, they're being chased, obviously. Yo. There's the... Yo. We got some wings. Oh. Ooh. Damn, the cinematography is insane. You're supposed to turn it on, not pull it all the way down, my boy. Too much power. Wait, what did it say? Wake up? Wake up. The end starts now. System alerts. Okay, stay calm. The end has no exit. Oh. Damn. Holy shit. Yo, what the fuck? So the music video itself, going through an article that I just found, it tells the story of I growing stronger through the power received from you, and us being more beautiful because we are unusual. I do want to note that even though the music video itself is 3+ minutes, the actual song is only 2:18, which is kind of insane. The music video itself, the filmmaking aspect of this one is so fucking incredible. The acting was brilliant, the special effects were amazing, the chaos was intense, insane, and the choreo is absolutely incredible. The way they managed to jam pack these 2:18 into this is incredible. The music video actually managed to create like a whole vibe to the song that it doesn't necessarily make you think that you just listen to a very short song, and it feels so complete even though it's only 2 minutes and 18 seconds. So I'm not going to complain about the length of the song anymore. Let's take it back. So we have TXT in the little, forest, the island of theirs and whatever, right? Being pure with the shorts, white shirts. The fleeting of countdown in progress and to the fleeting brilliance. Until the light dies. The vocals are so wholesome. Ugh. And man, that shot, it kind of reminded me of like, I don't know if that's the same location, but it looks very reminiscent of like the Lover Loser, what's the name of the song with the female the female feature? I keep on forgetting. I think I'm a lover, whoa, I'm a loser, something like that, right? That looks like a similar place, or it actually looks like the place from the comeback trailer, which might actually be the same place from the original music video that I was just talking about. So that's kind of interesting. Man, the acting is really awesome. Yeonchun running in that house as the lights kind of like go out kind of gives me "Can't You See Me Now" vibes. I'm not sure why, maybe because it's a house or some shit like that, like, but it's so freaking cool. And it's like, don't let the memory fade away, as it almost like creates a story where they are quite literally strangers, but then something within them grabs them, almost like they can't stop chasing that feeling in a way, and something gravitates one of them towards the other, and it's like that sphere that they have inside of them, like that purity and that light that made them initially from like Nap of a Star, if I'm not mistaken. They all kind of like brought themselves together as Yeonchun, like I think it was Nap of a Star, the first music video from that trilogy, where he breaks his horns and he has a bloody hand, but Kai still takes his hand, like he doesn't care about his scars, he doesn't care about what makes him different, because they're all different and they accept one another. So I thought that was really, really cool. And there's like a thing within the lore. There's like a shot of Bongyu actually shedding a tear, which made me think of what you guys said, that he has like healing powers, but every time he heals, he feels pain or it hurts him in some kind of way. There's also like wings that it almost look like most are butterfly wings that are beginning to come out from the back or something. That was interesting, because like the first shot is like all of them together in this new world, but here they're like trying to almost like pretend as if they don't know one another, but like the beginning is like them together, them running together, so them trying to split in a way as they're being chased. Oh. That was a very interesting shot with Subin as he enters like this place with all these people that are covering their faces for whatever reason, right? He's the only one who is not afraid to show his true face as everyone else hides behind a cover, if that makes sense. And Taeyeon literally knocks the cameras like not want to be seen by whoever is hunting them. So I'm guessing to throw it back to the comeback trailer, like those dudes that tried to kill them or capture them, right? Very cool. Oh. And there's that sphere. Oh. Damn. The camera work is also pretty insane. And I love that shot that Yunchun is the one that saves him because he's together with him in the car initially too. Right, so he saves him because he was about to lose himself. He felt dizzy, and I love the camera work as he's kind of like losing his senses, almost like letting the world kind of like. It almost makes me think of the trailer where Subin was almost like ready to sacrifice himself as he was in like this burning house, and then the members came after him because we're either all kind of like escape together or none of us escape. Like we cannot go on this road without one of us. You know, it's either none of us or all of us. That was also really interesting because like one of the like the trilogy that we checked out, there's like the shot of Taeyeon going into like this world, stepping on like violet flowers or whatever it was, and there's like it's dripping, and then Yeonchun, like his body is there as he's looking at him, but now Yeonchun kind of like looks at Taeyeon in a way, so he kind of like maybe literally shows him the light at the end of a tunnel in a way, like let's not lose ourselves, as Taeyeon was also kind of like crying as well, feeling the sadness, wanting to escape the reality, like we're fucked, and whatever else. Like that's kind of interesting. Like I wonder how well it ties into all of that. Your broken wings and my horns, like I mean that fits so well because literally he had the fucking horns in this lore. That's, and the wings, you know, Kai has wings, and maybe even other members have wings. I think you guys mentioned something about that, so I'm sorry if I don't remember everything. Strange but beautiful. Damn. There's Bongyo. Yo, there's wings on. Yeah, holy shit. There's like two pairs of wings in that, you know, where you hang your clothes. I love like these visuals. It's like the darkness, like the masks almost like remind me of the filmmaking style of Nap of a Star, the first music video in the trilogy. It had like a very old school vibe to it, and this has that same kind of vibe, only modernized, I guess. But then the lights kind of like go out, like the candle has been blown, and then the sadness consumes. So it's like try not forget one another and the love that we have for one another, and how different we are is what makes us beautiful. So our past selves is trying to maintain our sanity and our love in the present, or something along those lines. Like the black and white shots kind of like represent in a way, like the struggle, or like a variation of a reality that they're kind of like living in as they're like running away, they're together, they're hiding, they're finding one another, saving one another. It's like, we can't let you go, no matter how much of a danger that would put us in. Like, I don't know, I'm talking out of my ass. Damn, and damn. Yeah. In a world where the spell is broken. Damn. And like that little room that Taeyeon is in, it looks like that classroom from like that original trilogy that we checked out. Like, it looks kind of similar. Like, the windows look fairly similar to that, where Subin goes into the elevator and like the shit just fucking, you know, implodes. Like, holy shit. Subin, like, again, what I talked about, like the shot of him in the trailer and the fire around him as he's almost like about to sacrifice himself or something. And you see all of the members kind of like alone. You see the shot of Kai finding that little sphere, that light, or maybe it's just a flashlight to represent like the light within us. And that's something that will not let me kind of like let you go in a way. And the fire that destroys everything is also the fire that I have within me that is like a good symbolism. Like, it could be a bad symbolism because it creates chaos, but it could be like the fire within us that woke us up, like rising from the ashes. But you see like the same shot of Kai here, like he has like that sphere, but the shot is like very cold. Like the lighting, everything's just very like depressing. But then they literally find the light, whether it's Subin finding the light with the fire or Kai, the light within with that sphere, you know. That's really interesting. Yo, and what was did it say lights out? Yeah, it says lights out. That was cool. Damn. Holy shit. Damn. Yo, there's like all these drones. Like, this is a really short little thing. Are those like those are the drone? Like, that's something from that relates to the actual trailer, right? If I'm not mistaken. Man, this is so fucking cool. But a deer actually has a really interesting symbolism from what I remember from some of our K-pop reactions. A deer can be often associated with grace, gentleness, and peace, but also spirituality, renewal, and connection to nature. In terms of love, deer represent gentleness and heart intelligence. So deer may present themselves to you if you've been hurt and your heart needs tending. That's actually pretty interesting. Wait, I just missed a big point. Holy shit. The truck literally says the end has no exit, but then on the back of it, unless you create one. Fucking missed it. I missed this like 4 or 5 times. Like, it's so easy to see that the end is near and there's nothing that you can do. As you see Kai, you know, in this cold room, you see Subin burning, you know, almost literally burning as everything burns around him. You see Taeyeon crying. It was sitting down. You see Bongyu crying. You see Yeonjun trying to escape and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, you're fucked. or you can do something about it. But you can do something about it is such a hard thing to do that you don't even realize that it's even a possibility with how dark and gloomy this world is. So they do decide to do something about it, as we have the shot of Dan and Subin kind of like throwing shit. That's cool. I didn't notice that shit. Holy damn. Damn. Holy shit. This is beautiful. Yeah. And them in black and white, it's almost like that promise that we made to one another. Even if the spell breaks and this world fucking collapses, we'll never stop trying, no matter how hard it fucking gets. So it got pretty fucking hard towards the end there, right? With Subin and the burning around him, and all the members really represent that hurt and loneliness. And the lyrics are so fucking beautiful as well. Like, I love like the line about the broken horns and the tattoos and the wings and the scars that represent those tattoos, and everything that makes you think that you're unworthy of love are all of the reasons why I love you so much, which is kind of like a really nice way to tie it all back to the inception of this lore, with Yeonjun breaking his horns and then Kai coming up to him and the rest of the members kind of like coming together. It's like what makes you feel like you are unworthy of love is exactly why I am willing to love you more than anyone, because I understand you and your uniqueness is what makes you beautiful. So yeah, this was amazing. I'm sure that I missed a shit ton in this music video, so feel free to let me know. But yeah, the song itself, honestly, in context of the full music video, it feels fine. It's beautiful. It's so jam-packed with production, and the music video itself is so fucking good. The choreo is so dope that I honestly, on the first watch, I didn't even think about how short the song was and that I need a bridge or anything like that. So honestly, I'm not even gonna say anything more about that. Would it be more cool if the song was like 4 minutes? Sure, but at the same time, I feel like they did such a phenomenal job. Like, that's kind of hella impressive to make a song at this length and still make it feel so incredibly complete because of all of the emotional context and plus the lore as a whole. You don't watch this music video if you're someone who followed TXT for at least a little bit and knows a little bit about this lore. This feels more grand than just watching a music video that is like 218 or 318. Like, it feels much bigger than that. It feels like, you know, end of an era kind of shit. So it feels much more grand, which is why I'm not gonna hold the length of the original song against TXT. Not this time, at the very least. I do remember in the last comeback, you know, I was kind of like hoping for a bridge, but at the same time with this song, I don't really feel that same need and desire towards more. Like, I felt like they did such a phenomenal job with packing so much into this song that it just feels complete to me. And the vocals were amazing. The emotional aspect and how much context is given for me with all the TXT reactions that I've done, and especially the big TXT reaction I've done a couple of weeks ago. Like, this kind of like ties it all really well, and I'm sure that there's plenty of other references that I'm missing, so feel free to let me know if you enjoyed this reaction. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.